Hey, we have a major update that I really need to discuss with you guys with Diddy so we can clear this all up. Hey guys, it's Morali, daily and consistent content, and let's get straight into this video. So, Cassie's law firm, Douglas Wigdor, the main lawyer who helped Cassie to basically overcome everything, overcome all of it. Douglas Wigdor is also representing some other victims, allegedly. Well, they're alleged victims as of right now. It's not alleged that, Douglas is repping them. And, we've seen those photos of that girl who was 18 sitting on Diddy's lap. And then a YouTuber did an interview with this particular girl, and this girl was claiming to be her. And I was not buying her story. Never made any sense to me. And some of you guys were very confused with the comments that I was making. You thought that I was, somewhat being insensitive, when I think it's very important for us to question everybody's story. I don't think that's insensitive at all, to be honest with you. And then I came back to double down on it because it didn't make any sense to me. Well, now it looks like Douglas Wigdor is speaking out. And this is what I'm waiting for to really just clarify a lot of the madness. A woman has recently come forward claiming to be our client, Jane Doe, who asserted claims of gender-motivated violence against Diddy, Harvey Pierre, and others. She is not the individual we represent in the pending lawsuit. Our client's identity remains confidential. Let me repeat that again for you guys. She is not the individual we represent in the pending lawsuit. Our client's identity remains confidential. She is not. So the person that this YouTuber has decided to interview multiple times, which has gone all the way viral on YouTube, on TikTok, accumulating millions of views, and everybody has now obtained this large piece of misinformation, which is irritating me so much, and people just believe it, is not even the real person. So now my question is, this YouTuber who interviewed this woman, where did you even find her? Where did you source her from? Why didn't you check credibly, the background checks of everything going on? I already knew that this story didn't make any sense to me, which is why I didn't watch the entire interview. Some of you guys call me insensitive. It wasn't that serious to me. I don't think it was that deep because the story wasn't adding up. She claiming that she doesn't have a lawyer and that, she was one on this lap. A, you don't have the pictures. B, the person who submitted these pictures has a lawyer, Douglas Wigdor. This is what I've been saying. And so for people also in the comments saying, oh, Murad, this is a different girl, it's not the girl on the lap, she's saying that she is the girl on the lap. So you guys aren't even listening. And now the law firm have come out themselves to confirm that this woman that you guys have watched these interviews from is a liar, has made up all the lies, all the story. Oh, because she was convincing. That's why some of you guys also wanted to believe it. Despite the fact that there were obvious lies, because she was convincing in her story, that obviously means that, she's telling the truth. Guys, anybody can be convincing about anything. It doesn't mean that they're telling the truth. There has to be a level of discernment when it comes to conversations like this, and it's not insensitive because you don't want to believe everybody, because things don't add up, because there are factual lies present in people's stories. Part 1, part 2, this YouTuber interviewed this person, and it frustrates me that people take the time to interview people, give them a platform, when you haven't run background checks on who they are, what stories they're making. It goes viral and everybody now believes what this person has said. All of the stuff that she also said about J-Lo, I'm not buying any of it now. I'm so sorry. Now it's like, well, it confuses me now when you have these people who do these YouTube interviews saying that J-Lo did this, J-Lo did that. But then in the lawsuit, celebrity A and B, you think, is it J-Lo? And you're like, well, probably is, because these people on YouTube are saying that J-Lo's done X, Y, Z. So, maybe you can corroborate it. Well, now this law firm have basically confirmed that she is a liar. This woman has come to like, where did you find this woman from, bro? Like, who is this? It really irritates me because it makes this whole conversation about Diddy highly saturated, confuses everybody. There's so much information to digest, and large chunks of that is now fake. It also affects the real alleged victims and the real victims who are trying to get justice for themselves. The real identity of this woman who has watched this fake interview, how is she feeling right now? Can you put yourself in her shoes, which a lot of people aren't doing? I'm so glad that Douglas Wigdor has come out to put out this statement to confirm that this woman is a liar, that this is not the person. She's lying to everybody, claiming that she is the woman who was a teenager sitting on Diddy's lap, when they've confirmed that that is not the woman and the identity will still remain confidential. Evidently, the identity will remain confidential because the case is not done yet, and she wants to be anonymous. And Douglas Wigdor was even fighting for that if you actually read through those lawsuits when I was documenting it, like others were back in November 2023. It's really frustrating to me that people are just so gullible. It pains me to see that people can be so dumb when it comes to conversations like this, because we don't have time for stupidity in a conversation about somebody who's been accused of significant SA, and we're trying to find out who else is around, because Diddy was definitely not doing this alone. And then you have these YouTubers being extremely irresponsible, and then on top of being irresponsible by entertaining liars, you don't have the audacity to say anybody who takes this footage is going to be copyrighted, when surely, really and truly, you would want the footage to go everywhere if this was the real person anyways, because you want the victim's voice to be heard. When this person wasn't even a victim, you just interviewed a liar, and now multiple people have also interviewed this person as a liar. It's all highly saturated, and what these interviews are doing, it's messing up the clarity of this case with Diddy, because we're already getting loads of lawsuits by Buzzbee and everybody. Lord have mercy. I knew my hunch was right when it comes to this, guys. I'm just so disappointed. I'm so disappointed, guys. I'm honestly so disappointed. All of these people are just trying to get cash grabs, man. She is not the individual we represent in the pending lawsuit. She is not. The woman lied. Do you understand? As convincing as the story was, she was lying to you. This is proof right here from the law firm themselves. And without Douglas Wigdor, this Diddy stuff would have never have happened. There was a large fresh of breath. How would I say this? There was a strong fresh of professionalism back then. Now it's like everybody wants to get their face out there in regards to this Diddy stuff. I don't know what it is. It's just annoying. Articles are saying that Kim Porter was throwing TVs at Diddy when she found out that Diddy was dating J-Lo. Don't really care about that, to be honest with you. I don't feel like that's a significant part of any part of the story, but I don't know why that's being printed, but that is being discussed. It's also being revealed that Diddy does have a huge statue of Kim Porter in his place. Now I feel like that's not new news. Daily Mail were reporting it, but I just wanted to add that to this video because I think it's weird that he would have a statue of somebody after he allegedly killed them, and said that he wanted to do it after he visited a spiritual retreat, and therefore he thinks of her a lot and wants to see her there. And it's like, this is the depravity of this man and how sick he is, that he would rob his children of their mother, allegedly from what I believe, then have a statue of there in front of them so that they can be reminded that their mother is still there. It's giving sadistic behavior and absolutely bizarre. From a man who was running these weird freak-offs, you would do something like that. And the statue of Kim Porter at your house doesn't even look like him anyways. Why are you even getting a statue? I don't even understand. I find that to be very creepy. Very creepy. Very sadistic. Like, that is what I really want to tap into when we discuss Diddy in the next month or so, is the sadistic nature of this man. The fact that he is, very sociopathic, does not have any empathy for people, and how he uses them, and that innate psychology development. And where did that come from? Was it a genetic link from his mother or father that was then aided and abetted by the environment that he grew up in? Because this man truly is the devil. Truly is the devil, guys. Truly is the devil. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. Stop being so gullible and believing every story left, right and center. Use some time to look and do your own research about things. Question things. It's okay, guys, to question a source. Just because you're questioning a source does not mean that you are being insensitive or rude or pushing somebody away and giving them harsh treatment. You're allowed to question things. You're allowed to question yourself. You're allowed to question other people. That's how we grow when it comes to learning about anything. Subscribe if you guys want to. Send a super thanks if you guys want to. They definitely go a long way. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.